Good morning, students! New year, new life, and new lesson. Welcome to Math 4. Today we're discussing about identifying angles. Again, identifying angles. With a learning target, describes and illustrate different angles. Kindly get your notebook and take down notes all the important informations about the lesson. Before anything else, let's have first our review. Match each figure with the correct name. First column will be the figure and the second column will be the name. We have here line, intersecting segment, parallel lines, perpendicular lines, and point. First figure, second figure, third figure, fourth figure, and the last figure. So let's answer. First figure will be a point. Very good. Second, absolutely, it's a line. Third, very good, a parallel lines. Fourth, yes, it's an intersecting segment. Last but not the least will be the perpendicular lines. I know that you're already familiar with the lines. So today, we are discussing about the angles. Let's begin. Look at the picture. Observe the picture. We have two rays, ray 1 and ray 2. We have also the vertex and the angle being formed. Each pair of two rays has a common endpoint. Ray AO and ray BO has a common endpoint. The measure of the opening between the two rays is what do we call an angle. The purple one and the figure is what do we call an angle. This is the measure of the opening between the two rays, which are ray 1 and ray 2. This time, I will show you the examples of angle. Look at the figures. Observe the window and look at the bridge. These three figures or pictures are the examples of angle. Let's explore. The pair of rays makes up the sides of an angle. As what we tackled earlier, two rays makes up the sides of an angle. The point where the two endpoints meet is called vertex. Again, the point where the two endpoints of the rays meet is called the vertex. This figure will explain what is vertex all about. Also this figure. Therefore, a figure showing that a vertex is the edge of two rays. Very good. This time we will tackle about protractor. Speaking of an angle, the question is, what material do we need to use in order to measure an angle? A protractor is used to measure an angles. Again, what thing is used to measure an angle? Very good, a protractor. So this will be a protractor. So this lesson, I will require you one by one to have a protractor in order for you to measure an angle and to draw accurately an angle.
Hello everyone. Thank you again for joining me on this problem where we are going to get a little bit more practice and experience with measuring angles using a protractor.
Cool.
So here we want to know what is the measure of angle MLN. So the first thing that we want to do is identify that specific angle on the diagram. So we see angle MLN is formed by the points M, L, and N, with the vertex at point L. So without any numbers or angle measurements given to us on the diagram, we need to ask the question, how can we measure an angle? Now in our geometry toolbox, we have a protractor, which are commonly used by students as ninja throwing stars, but they can actually also be used to find angle measurements. Don't be that student. Please don't be that student. Okay, so this is how it works. We take our protractor and we see that it has that center marker, and we are going to align it with the point that is the vertex of the angle that we want to measure, in this case, point L. So again, we align that center marker with the vertex point, and we also want the flat horizontal portion of the protractor perfectly aligned with the bottom line, okay, our bottom ray that makes up our angle. So now we can use the top ray, in this case the line that starts at point L and goes through point M, and see what measurement it is aligned with on the protractor. So the protractor shows us that angle MLN has a measure of 60 degrees. So our conclusion is that angle MLN is 60 degrees, and we are finished with this question. So this is a little bit more practice helping you to understand how to use a protractor to find the measure of a given angle. And that's really all there is to it. So I will catch you guys next time. Thank you again for stopping by. You guys are the best. Have a good one.
Since we already know how to measure an angle, this time we will identify angles. First, we have right angle. I know that you already familiar with right angle. Right angle is all about an angle measures 90 degrees. Its rays are perpendicular to each other. Like for example in the object, or like for example in the picture. We have two rays and an end point. These two rays measures 90 degrees. Therefore, it is right angle. How about this one? Absolutely, the edge of a window. Edge of a window measures 90 degrees. This one, a chair, and a stair. So this all figures are the example of right angle. Let's proceed to the second angle. Obtuse angle. Observe the figure. An obtuse angle measures greater than 90 degrees. A while ago, we tackled about right angle, which measures exactly 90 degrees. So this time, an obtuse angle measures greater than 90 degrees. Based on the figure, it has 120 degrees. Is 120 greater than 90 degrees? Excellent! Therefore, 120 degree is an obtuse angle. Like for example, this figure. First, second, third, and fourth. These are all examples of obtuse angle. The third one is an acute angle. Observe the figure. Earlier, we tackled about right angle, which measures exactly 90 degrees, and obtuse angle, which measures greater than 90 degrees. Therefore, an acute angle measures less than 90 degrees. Based on the figure, it has 60 degrees. Is 60 degrees lesser than 90 degrees? Very good. Therefore, 60 degrees is an acute angle. Kindly observe the pictures. These are all examples of acute angle. Let's have a quick review. In identifying angles, we have to measure an angle. The material used to measure an angle is what we call protractor. Protractor measures an angle whether it is a right angle, obtuse angle, or acute angle. So for your activity, identify whether the angle is right, obtuse, or acute. Write the answer in the blank. Number 1, 45 degree. Number 2, 90 degree. Number 3, 160 degree. Number 4, 30 degree. And number 5, 120 degree. For your test B, draw each angle using your protractor. Number 1 or number 6, 115 degree. Number 7, 130 degree. Number 8, 64 degree. Number 9, 160 degree. And last but not the least, 90 degree. And know that you can do it. You may now start. Well done, students. Thank you for listening. Goodbye.